It's great to have you join us. This is 32 FM 94.9. It's the morning of the 14th of July 2026. It's time to bring you the headlines coming out of the papers this morning. We'll also do the analysis of the headlines and take your reactions on the program. My name is Kenny Durutilo. I have the pages of the Daily Trust, the Punch newspaper, the Premium Times, the Vanguard, the Daily Post, and the Daily Trust. Let's start off from the pages of the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. ADC heads to Supreme Court over Congresses. Dangote Refinery resumes sale of petrol in dollars. ICPC won't indict Gbajabiamila, Phantom Counsel, DG. Nigeria Daily, what does the appeal court ruling mean for ADC? Residents call for urgent security measures in troubled FCT community. Council chair urges calm as man dies in farmers' headers clash. Traders make brisk business at Kadu Fish Market. We'll take some more. This one says gunmen abduct Oyo headmaster, demand 30 million naira ransom. Federal government suspends planned NECO fee hike. Those are some of the major stories out of the Daily Trust. Over to the Punch newspaper. Oyo abduction, presidency slams Makinde over demand for UN probe. Mark-led ADC petitions INEC over rival factions nomination claim. Defense Ministry blames funding gap for delayed interns allowances. Take that again. Defense Ministry blames funding gap for delayed interns allowances. Appeal court upholds death sentence for Kwara cleric over lover's murder. Nigerians demand NFF overhaul after Eagles World Cup absence. NCS, or NSC rather, hails Junior D Tigers after Afrobasket qualification. Dangote dumps Naira, begins petrol sales in dollars. Fake agency scandal, ICPC begins probe as DG alleges threat to life. Federal government granted 34 trillion naira import duty waivers in 2025. Customs at Atiku ADC defend primaries as court voids Mark-led congresses. Downpour cripples Lagos flood submerges cars, strands motorists. Politics out of the Punch. We will generate 5 billion naira annual mining revenue for Osun AAC governorship candidate. We won't lose sleep. Atiku rallies ADC supporters, insists primaries valid. City Boy movement hails Yai's historic early campaign. Edo APC hails local government poll, pledges 2.5 million votes for Tinubu. ADC rejects Abuja court ruling, heads to Supreme Court. Appeal court upholds order barring INEC from recognizing Mark-led ADC Congress. Adeleke seeks visa ban on Osun opposition leaders over killings. ADC asks INEC to investigate rival faction over forgery claims. We'll take a look at the Premium Times newspaper now. Major one, Makinde seeks UN scrutiny of Oyo school abduction, demands full account of 56-day kidnap. Nigerian hospital celebrates survival of its smallest preterm baby. Army General recounts Oyo teachers' pupils rescue operation as survivor relieves captivity ordeals. 5 die in Cross River landslide as flood disasters spread across Nigeria. Appeal court upholds judgments barring INEC from recognizing ADC congresses organized by Mark-led executives. Military links failed ISWAP attack in Borno to foreign terrorist facilitators. Police confirm 8 killed in suspected terrorist attack on Benue community. Children were beaten, men chained, rescued. Oyo principal recounts kidnappers' brutality. Court receives update on discovery of missing case file linking police officers to businessman's disappearance. 1 year after death, Buhari's life still speaks to Nigerians. Tinubu kidnapped Oyo headmaster regains freedom after security pressure on abductors. NAS roundup, killings in South Africa, illegal agency controversy, secondary education reform, and other top Senate stories. You find details of that from the Premium Times. Oriri abduction, children were beating, teachers chained, Alamu principal. That's coming from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. How police uncovered fictitious PFIPC document. Naira depreciates to 1,420 Naira per dollar in parallel market. ADC's fortunes in limbo. Appeal court affirms order barring INEC from recognizing Mark's leadership. How Lagos emergency responders saved my 7-month-old daughter. Father, Makinde calls on UN to probe Oyo school children abduction. City Boy movement committed to national development. Tinubu. Abducted Oyo headmaster regains freedom. Police, US military begins third night of strikes on Iran. Some politics from the Vanguard. Atiku Obi excited as federal government suspends planned increase in WAEC NECO registration fees. Tinubu's renomination of Shetima shows stability, courage, Senator Plang. Oyedepo urges worshippers to secure PVCs ahead of 2027 elections. Headlines out of the Daily Post now. PFIPC scandal. I borrowed 400 million naira to secure the appointment. Adeyemi Adeniyi. Votes won't come from social media. Sheyi Tinubu Shoga charge APC supporters. Appeal court upholds order stopping INEC from recognizing ADC state congresses. I'll take a couple more. This one here says APM confident Makinde will defeat Tinubu in 2027 presidential election. Court adjourns hearing in Sokoto ADC leadership case to July 22. We'll take a pause now for some commercials. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis on the paper's review this morning. Please stay with us.
Over the air or over the counter, we're the best medicine you can get.
32 FM 94.9.
Supermove, unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermove, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. N ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi.
Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè.
Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, ara yìí kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Life no dey stand for one place sake of say person get headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain or toothache. That's na why millions of people dem trust Panadol Extra. Dem don prove in combination for clinic say e dey give extra relief for pain wey tough. If e no be Panadol, e no fit be like Panadol. Make you always dey read the label before una use am. If the symptoms no comot after 3 days, abeg go see your doctor or physician.
Lọ́pọ̀ ìgbà, àwọn èèyàn kì í mọ bí dátà wọn ṣe máa ń tètè jó tán. Èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ alágbèéká wa, jẹ́ kí n jẹ́ ẹ sí bó ti ṣe máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an. Kété tí olówó mi bá ti sùn, ni màá ti máa ṣe ohun tí kò ní mọ̀ tó bá sì mọ̀. àpẹẹrẹ kí n sáré ṣe auto update nìyẹn tí oorun bá ti wọ̀ lára. iṣẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn màá ṣe cloud backup tó bá ti wá fi oorun rẹ̀ sí GR 3. gbogbo àwọn apps tó ti ṣí sílẹ̀ lèmi á máa refresh ní tèmi o tó fi dórí àwọn apps tí ó lò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀. ẹ mọ̀ pé mo gbọ́dọ̀ mọ gbogbo bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lórí ayélujára tí olówó mi bá ti jí ẹgbọ́n tó máa ń wí.
yéè mo gbé o dátà tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe máa ti tán.
ṣé mi ò sọ fún ẹ.
jára ẹ má jẹ́ kí fóònù ẹ máa fi dátà rẹ ṣe óblé ṣe àkíyèsí auto updates pa àwọn apps tí o kò bá nílò nígbàkúùgbà.
ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ lásán lèmi o kòkòrò tí ń jẹ dátà ní ìjẹkújẹ fún ẹni tí ò bá ṣe àmójútó dátà rẹ̀.
jẹ ìgbádùn dátà rẹ ní wẹ̀lẹ̀mú leave it 100 MTN.
Oya shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Crema. Even when you need to clear your eyes. Kivo Crema. And when you need to have the break time. Kivo Crema. It's not tea, but garita. Kivo Crema. Kivo Crema. Kivo Crema. Kivo Crema.
Good time moments with Kivo Crema.
Kivo Crema.
Life. The key to having a great one is in the doing. It's in the getting up every day to begin again and again and again, even when things don't go as planned. But you can't stop now because every step you take counts, even the fun ones when you have the right companion. Because doing gets easier with the FCMB mobile app that is built to do a life with you. The living, the moments, the everyday wins, handled. As for the banking part, that is just the icing on the cake. Do today with the FCMB mobile app, built to do a life with you. And banking too. Download the FCMB mobile app today to open an account in 8 simple steps, make instant transfers, pay bills, and enjoy seamless banking. FCMB, my bank and I.
Kò sí oúnjẹ tí kò wú kókó inú. Ìjòyè pàtàkì ni àmàlà láwùjọ òkèlè. Aláṣírí onínáwó, ìmùlẹ̀ya oníbùkà, kò bá gbóná, kó ṣe tútù, kí ọbẹ̀ ṣáà ti lọ́wọ́rọ́. Ọ̀fun mi.
Ilé eléyìí o. Ẹja ọsàn.
Bọ́dún bá ti dùn, àròrógbó. Bọ́dún bá ti dùn, àráwùsá. Ìran àkànàmọ̀gbò yìí pọ̀ dùn jẹ. 32 FM 94.9 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀. Ló tún ti tẹ́ pẹpẹ ètò. Àyájọ́ àmàlà. Àmàlà Fest. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì irú ẹ̀ ló tún kò. Lọ́jọ́ 29 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2026. 29 August 2026. Àti ṣẹ́rí, a máa tún ṣe yìí. A sì tún máa ṣọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ orú ẹ̀ lókè èpè. Tó ń ti gbádùn. Àlùjò, àwàdà, ẹ̀rín kéékèèké. Tó ń ti fífi àmàlà dúdú tàbí funfun tó fẹ́lẹ́ bí etí. Pẹ̀lú ọbẹ̀ ewédú, gbẹ̀gìrì, ìlà, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, ẹran, pọ̀nmọ́ tó kàtà mọ́ra ṣe kọ̀rọ̀bọ̀tọ̀ sórí àmàlà láfijọ́ máa ṣèjọ́ ẹ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́ta náírà lẹ́ọ̀fẹ̀rà tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì jẹ̀gbádùn tó gbádùn pẹ̀lú àwọn olóúnjẹ ìgbàlódé láwùjọ tó yáàyè táyé ń gbà tiwọn bíbí food canteen lókè àdó ìyá àdìjà alámàlà níyànà àdí ọ̀yọ́ ìyá ọ̀yọ́ alámàlà lọ́jà àgbàrìmú àtàwọn olóúnjẹ ìgbàlódé míì kò tán síbẹ̀ àwọn òdíje wọ̀nyí bíi ta ló lè jẹ̀sùn àmàlà bàkìtàn láàrin ìṣẹ́jú àyà tàbí ta lọkùnrin náà tó lè ro àmàlà tó fẹ́lẹ́ tó kóná bíi etí àtẹni tó lè yára tètè jàmàlà tó gbóná láàrin ìṣẹ́jú àyà ọ̀fẹ́ ní fọ́ọ̀mù ẹ wá sí 32 FM Laughter House Premier Hill Mọ́kọ́lá Ìbàdàn bó bá wà dọjọ́ 29 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2026 kàtúyàyà pàdé ní Recreation Club ní dojúkọ Àdámàṣègbà nílùú Ìbàdàn ọ̀làtò ti sọ̀díwòkè bùkà bùtà tó ń tẹran tó jíire pẹ̀lú àlùjò tó bá gbà mú ẹ lè ṣo ní gbọ̀ngbọ̀ àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àmàlà Fest 2026 láti ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ máa bọ̀ ní Laughter House tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pè nọ́mbà yìí 0806 218 5194 Àmàlà Fest 32 FM 94.9.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ n ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi.
ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè.
ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. ìtọ́wò ẹ̀ kan lásán ara yìí kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun ara ọ̀tọ̀ yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Happiness is a choice that we want you to make always. Choose to be happy. Choose 32 FM 94.9 Ibadan.
The reunion of these children and teachers with their families does not mark the end of this painful chapter. It marks the beginning of another responsibility, our collective responsibility to establish the truth. The circumstances surrounding this incident are sufficiently grave and unusual to warrant independent scrutiny beyond our domestic institutions. I therefore, with a full sense of responsibility as the Executive Governor of Oyo State, call on the appropriate international human rights and accountability mechanisms, including those within the United Nations system, to closely examine the facts surrounding this abduction and the circumstances of its resolution. Such scrutiny is not intended to undermine our institutions. Rather, it is intended to reinforce public confidence that the truth will be established and that every person found to bear responsibility, regardless of office, influence, or affiliation, will be held accountable.
All right, welcome back. Still the Papers Review 32 FM 94.9. You just heard the voice of the governor of Oyo State, Engineer 𝐶𝐈𝐒 𝐒𝐿. They're joining me this morning for the analysis is Mr. Femi Olukunle. It's great to have you join us this morning, sir.
Thank you very much, Kenny, for having me, and I greet our listeners too. Good morning to you all.
All right, Mr. Femi, you just heard Governor Makinde calling for external scrutiny of the May 14 abduction. Let's have your thoughts on that.
I remember that the airplane that all of us travel in, most of us travel in now, was started by some dropout brothers, the Wright brothers. Right. And over so many years, it was improved upon. I remember that I was told in school that this electricity bulb that we are using was started by somebody, and there were so many failures recorded before they could manufacture electricity bulb filaments. And since then, there had been improvements on it. And everything that we are using started from a small idea of some people, and it was they were improved upon by some people. The same thing applies to what Governor 𝐶𝐈𝐒 Makinde intends to do. Yes, the 46 people, the 46 people have been rescued. Glory be to God. We thank God. People prayed. People were worried. People protested. The protestation did not take place in Oyo State alone. It took place across the federation. Even far away, Kano, they protested against this criminal act. You see, the fact of the matter is that that thing was the first to happen. It was the first time such a thing happened in Oyo State. So it caught us unawares, and it really embarrassed us. And if the downtrodden people were embarrassed, you can imagine the level of embarrassment by government. Now, that is why Governor 𝐶𝐈𝐒 Makinde is saying that the rescue, the medical attention, and the handing over to Oyo State government, and the reunion of these people with their families, all those are a chapter. Another chapter should open. So the chapter that Governor 𝐶𝐈𝐒 Makinde wants to open now can be likened to how some people started manufacturing of filaments of electricity bulb, how some people started the manufacturing of aircraft, which they said in United Kingdom legislative house that it's not possible. How can iron metals as heavy as they are, how can they fly in the space? But some people were not disappointed. Seyi Makinde is not disappointed because if you listen to what Bayo Onanuga said, he said, why should Seyi Makinde have interest in interrogating this thing? That it means that Seyi Makinde does not have confidence in our security architecture. Governor Seyi Makinde is not querying the security personnel that rescued those people, but is interrogating what caused the causative factors that led to this thing. That is what he's querying. In Nigeria here, anything that happens to us, we always take it to the threshold of God, that it's an act of God. Seyi Makinde has refused to say that it's an act of God. He wants to know. We should go scientific. When anything of this nature happens to us, let us go scientific. Let us find out those people that are hiding behind this dastardly act. They've been doing it. It is not in Oyo State alone. They have done it in several states, particularly in the north. There are some irresponsible elements who call themselves Nigerians, who collaborate with some wicked people from outside to torment Nigeria, to destabilize the government of Nigeria. And government of Nigeria has been accommodating it without the needed interrogation. And Seyi Makinde is saying that no, it hasn't got to be like that. And for some people to be saying that because LP, Labour Party, said, why should Governor Seyi Makinde call the international agencies to come and probe this matter? Labour Party must understand that Nigeria is a member of international groups, so many groups, including the United Nations. So if Nigeria is paying to United Nations and paying to so many other international groups, yes, if anything is wrong, Nigeria can call international group to come and investigate. And aside from that, is not undermining the integrity of anybody in the country. That is not saying that we are urinating on the sovereignty of the country, but because we are a responsible member of most of these international groups. So it is not out of place at all. And I hate anybody taking this kind of dastardly act to the threshold of God, saying that it's an act of God. It's not an act of God. If somebody wickedly kills another Nigerian, if a Nigerian or anybody kills a Nigerian, it's not an act of God. It is a wicked act that has to be investigated and has to be punished accordingly. And what Governor Seyi Makinde is doing now rubbishes the jabbering of former governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, who said at the time that Seyi Makinde orchestrated the kidnapping, the abduction, the kidnapping of those people. So you see, when people talk, we have to appeal to our reasoning faculty properly before we issue out public utterances. So what the governor is doing now, honestly, rubbish. It rubbishes what Ayodele Fayose said the other time. So I am 100% in support of what the governor wants to do. The governor is not rubbishing our sovereignty as far as I have seen it.
No. Mr. Femi, the governor's position, that's Governor Makinde now, do you think this has to do with any his political ambition? Because Bayo Onanuga said the president has political ambition. He wants to be the president now, so he doesn't have trust in our institutions and all of that. Do you think this has any coloration, political coloration?
I disagree vehemently. In the first instance, I, Femi Olukunle, I have the inalienable right to say I want to be the president of this nation. Aside from the fact that I am over 18 years old, it is a right guaranteed by the Constitution. So, if Governor Seyi Makinde wants to be the president of Nigeria, he is going to govern. If he wins, he's going to govern Nigeria and those institutions that Bayo Onanuga is talking about. But you see, I, for one, even in my family, Even in my church, I always tell them, when things go wrong, let us go scientific. Let us find out why. Let us put a big question mark. Why did it happen? When we query it, when we interrogate it, then we begin to see what we did not see before. Things that are hiding underneath what had happened will come to the surface. And that is what Governor Seyi Makinde wants to do, and I love it. And I want everybody, even in your family, when things go wrong, when you and your family and your wife are quarreling, when your wife is angry with you, query it. Why is this woman angry? She's not a mad person. Why is she angry? Query it. And then when you see it, then you and your wife sit together, talk about it for the welfare of the family. When anything goes wrong in your place of work, in your industry, query it, interrogate it, so that company will not collapse. But here in this country, we hardly interrogate anything. We just allow it to go like that, as if it is normal. People have been dying in this country. They've been kidnapping people in this country. They kidnapped Chibok girls, Dapchi girls, and all of them like that. This is the first time we are listening to a governor saying that, no, I want to know why. All those governors, where those dastardly acts are taking place, we have never heard them say, why have these things happened? It's high time we started interrogating anything that happens to us, particularly things that are negative that happen to us. We should be interrogating them.
So comments from Bayo Ononuga saying that this demand from Governor Makinde is unwarranted and absolutely unnecessary. You're saying that is misplaced.
That is his personal opinion. I don't even believe that opinion is the opinion of the federal government. Unfortunately, when he speaks, they say he speaks for federal government. That is his he may be speaking for the president because it's not the Minister of Information. Minister of Information should speak for the federal government. But he, as the spokesperson for the president, I don't even believe that deep down in the within the president of this country, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I don't think what is deep down inside of him is in tandem with what Bayo Ononuga is saying. I believe it is his personal opinion. So when things happen, we must know why it has happened.
All right, we'll take some commercials now. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at other stories on the Papers Review this morning. Please stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment, and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Good internet changes everything. The way you work, the way you relax, even the way you stay close to those who matter to you. That's what the INT'L 5G Smart Connect brings into your space. With the INT'L 5G Smart Connect, you can enjoy unlimited data, super fast speed, and even connect to multiple devices. All for just 25,000 naira plus 15,000 naira one-time installation fee. Visit the nearest INT'L shop or call 0911 000 0080 to switch to unlimited. INT'L.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Krima. Even when you need to clear your eyes. Kivo Krima. And when you need to have the break time. Kivo Krima. If not tea, Papa Garita. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
Life. The key to having a great one is in the doing. It's in the getting up every day to begin again and again and again, even when things don't go as planned. But you can't stop now, because every step you take counts, even the fun ones when you have the right companion. Because doing gets easier with the FCMB mobile app that is built to do a life with you. The living, The moments, the everyday wins, handled. As for the banking part, that is just the icing on the cake. Do today with the FCMB mobile app, built to do a life with you. And banking too. Download the FCMB mobile app today to open an account in 8 simple steps, make instant transfers, pay bills, and enjoy seamless banking. FCMB, my bank and I.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún olè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi.
Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè.
Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, àròyé kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Ibadan Amala Fest 2026 is here. Let's eat and celebrate. When the rhythm drops, the taste buds dance. The biggest celebration of our heritage is back. 32 FM 94.9 proudly presents the Ultimate Food Festival, Amala Fest 2026, the second edition. Mark your calendars. Get ready for an explosion of culture, music, and endless flow of authentic Amala. Whether you like it dark and rich or light and fluffy, we've got you covered. Paired with the ultimate soup combinations, ewedu, begiri, ila, and rich efori roll. And let's not forget the assorted proteins, freshly cooked meat, tender pomo, and savory fish, all swimming in mouth-watering stew. Taste the best from the most legendary Amala spots across the region, from Bibi Red Food Canteen to the famous Iya Dija Alamala at Deoyo and the iconic Iya Oyo Alamala Gbaremu Market, and so many more. But wait, there's more. Show us what you've got in our exciting food challenges, the ultimate Amala Eater, who can finish a mountain of Amala in record time, the Amala Pounding Master, the ultimate test of strength for the best texture, the fast eating champion, speed, precision, and pure appetite. To participate, pick up your form at Laughter House, Mokola, Ibadan. Venue for the event, the Recreation Club opposite Adamasiba, Ibadan. Date, August 29th, 2026. Come ready to eat, laugh, and celebrate the rich taste of Yoruba culture. Get your tickets now at Laughter House for just 3,000 naira, or call us directly on 0806 218 5194. Amala Fest 2026, brought to you by 32 FM 94.9.
Guy, we don't dey talk since o. Make I go do my work, we go continue this talk later.
Oh boy, you don't talk. Haba, you know the tire.
Na the new level be that o. This new MTN sachet bundle don make life easy for me.
Brotherly, involve me na. Make me sef dey follow ya like you. Talk until you tire. When you dey on top the new MTN sachet bundles, dial *312*7# and press 2 to start to enjoy from 100 naira. Load am, talk dey go.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Krima. Even when you need to clear your eyes. Kivo Krima. And when you need to have the break time. Kivo Krima. If not tea, Papa Garita. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún olè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi.
Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè.
Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, àròyé kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
32 FM 94.9.
Welcome back. The Papers Review, 32 FM 94.9. But still taking a look at some of the major stories out of the papers. I still have Mr. Femi Olukunle with me. We'll take a look at this one. It's out of the Vanguard. Oriri abduction. Children were beaten, teachers chained. Alamu principal. The principal abducted alongside teachers, students, and pupils in Orire local government area of Oyo State. Mrs. Rachel Alamu yesterday recounted the harrowing 56-day ordeal in captivity, revealing that the children were beaten into silence, male teachers chained and blindfolded, while the victims were reportedly forced to undertake dangerous midnight treks through forests to evade security operatives. Mr. Femi, I'd like you to speak on the harsh conditions made in this revelation about the treatment of the children and teachers, the whole experience.
When the military, when the General Officer commanding 2 Division in Ibadan told us that one of those steps taken to break the backs of the abductors was that they, through intelligence, got to their families, their parents, their wives, and made them to talk to them that, look, they have arrested us, so leave those people. And they then the military told them that if you do anything to those people, we will visit it on your families. It shows that these terrorists also have, they belong to some families. They have children, they have wives. So it shows that they don't want anything negative to happen to their parents and their families. And then they beat mercilessly children of some people who did not offend them. Their parents did not offend them. Nobody offended them. The principal, Mrs. Alamu, did not offend them. And they went to steal those people, and they took them into the forest. So it establishes the fact that these people are nothing but animals. Yes, every human being is an animal according to science, but these ones are lower animals. They don't deserve to live in the midst of human beings, normal human beings. So a friend of mine gave his daughter out in marriage less than 1 year, and that marriage is collapsing now, because little did he know that he gave the daughter, his daughter, to Mike Tyson. The husband beat his wife, and beat the younger sister of the wife, to the extent that lady, the younger sister, landed in hospital. That girl is still being treated medically now. The irony of it is that, you see, the less than 1 year baby that they have, that baby is now apprehended. Anytime he hears praise the Lord, the baby will shiver and be crying. That shows that baby has fright inside of her now. You can now imagine the kind of fright that is inside the children that were in the bush, stolen into the bush by those people, beating innocent children anyhow because you wanted money from government. So they don't deserve to live in the midst of human beings. So government needs to help those children to come back to normalcy as human beings, which they were before they were taken into the forest, because it doesn't get out of their system easily. It will not get out of their system easily. So government needs to work so hard on them to make them normal, because they have been tortured and they have seen what they did not see. If you heard the story you read, they trekked at night. Those children trekked at night. Teachers were blindfolded and chained. So, I mean, normal human being would not do that.
So it's extensive rehabilitation that's
required. They need rehabilitation, seriously, to get all those nonsense that they are popped into their system out of them.
All right, to take these headlines, fake agency scandal, ICPC begins probe as DG alleges threat to life. Also, this one from the Daily Trust, ICPC won't indict Gbajabiamila, Phantom Council DG. The ICPC has commenced investigations into the alleged presidential foreign intervention promotion council scandal. This is as the man at the center of the allegations. Adeyemi called on President Bola Tinubu to set up a separate independent panel to probe the matter. Your thoughts on this one, Mr. Femi? Are you confident the ICPC is going to handle this fairly, or is it impossible to guarantee an impartial hearing when the ICP answers to the arm of government involved in this particular case?
If you go to Yagonku High Court, you will see the image of justice. Justice is represented by a lady and it will be blindfolded. So what that tells anybody is that law does not see anybody. It's the judges pronounce judgments according to how it should be, without favoritism. So when you see the statute of a judge, a lady, judgment blindfolded, what it says, what it tells you is that no favoritism, no miscarriage of justice. But in this case, I doubt whether we can get to the root of this thing. The reason is this: it isn't that I don't trust ICPC. It isn't that I don't trust any agency, but the needful has not been done. The government of Ahmed Bola Tinubu ought to have asked Gbajabiamila Femi to step aside, to quit government, to leave his table, so that a kind of dispassionate investigation will be done. But Femi Gbajabiamila is said, according to what I read, that he said that he's going to be one of the people that will appear in court to speak against the person they want to drag to a temple of justice. So, and the man is saying that this man that is going to speak against me is the principal person that has energized me to do what I did. And then you have not asked him to step aside. And then you are telling an agent of federal government to probe somebody who is high up in the presidency. So it tells me that we may not get what we really want. So when that man now said, Adeyemi, when he now said that, okay, president should institute impartial panel to be populated by SERAP, United Nations, United Kingdom, American government, and so many people within groups within the country. He knows what he's saying, and it seems his fear is like my own fear too. It appears to look like my own fear. So we have said it. It is not on this radio alone. I've listened to so many media platforms where they have told the federal government, particularly the president, that ask Gbajabiamila to step aside. Let him also be investigated in this matter. Let us get to the root of this thing, because this is a monumental embarrassment for the country. So, but unfortunately, the president has not done it. So that is why I said I doubt whether we can get to the root of this thing, whether it will not be esprit du corps.
All right, quickly before we open the phone lines, this headline here says that Atiku will be excited as federal government suspends planned increase in WAEC NECO registration fees. Atiku and Peter Obi, they've hailed that suspension. Your thoughts on this, sir?
It's not Atiku and Obi alone that are happy. I'm also happy, because for so many years I've been hearing that state governments pay WAEC NECO fees for students in their respective states that intended to write exams. Although I don't like that, because I don't expect anybody to help me pay school fees, exam fees of my child. I give back to him or her. It is my responsibility to train my child. So I think the state governments are even indulging those lazy parents, because when you help them pay exam fees, you are asking them to procreate more. People are procreating irresponsibly in this country, and that is why we have this many. We don't have to be this many, because when the number of people living in this country outgrows the resources that we have, it's a problem. Yes, we have good resources here that can take care of everybody, but that is not to say that people should be procreating anyhow, and that is why people are graduating without jobs. So now, if we now graduate the money from 27,000 and some kobo or some naira rather, and we go to 50,000, that means that we are going to manufacture so many out of school children. Parents who could not pay 27,000 and you want them to pay 50,000. Probably he has 2 or 3 children that want to graduate from secondary school. Many of them will fall out of secondary school. We will have out of school children. We will have half-baked people that claim they are educated, and then the level of illiteracy in this country will go higher. So I want federal government to go back to the drawing board and think properly and see what they can do. It is not out of place if federal government helps to add 2 or 3 or 4 naira to cushion the effect of this increment. I know they are saying that yes, stationery and everything, the prices of those things have skyrocketed, and that's why WAEC and NECO are reacting to that. And let federal government help. It's not everything that should be taken to the threshold of parents.
0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949. Those are the numbers. Let's have your thoughts on the stories this morning. We'll take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I think I'm totally behind the governor for what he said concerning this, like Odolukule will always call it stealing of our children and people. And that's the problem we have in this part of the world. We just accept things as an act of God. I totally agree, like he said. Most things that happen, if we query it, we'll be able to know so that such does not repeat itself. But at the end of the day, we just accept it. And it's so quick. Then there is something I want to really ask. What I want to talk, please, Kenny, if Abuala and Ononuga, what they say is actually the heart of the president, then we are in problem. We are in trouble. Good morning.
So thank you very much. Okay, that was okay. All right, take this one. Hello, good morning. All right, looks like that dropped. The phone lines again: 0705 5949, 0906 2949. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You're live.
My name is Ade from UI.
No.
On this PIPC, for me, I believe people like Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, the opposition, they are the ones that are weak. They are be the ones who will be dragging Nigeria on the streets now, demanding for the resignation of the entire presidency. This corruption is these people are too powerfully corrupt. How can you be borrowing money from the international community? You remove subsidy and everything, and you are sharing it among these people. And Atiku Abubakar, all of them, they are silent. These people will not resign. It has to be protest every day until this president will resign. That's number one. On the issue of, I want to commend Governor Makinde for calling international community investigation into the Orire kidnap. Because Makinde, Fayose and Wike said he was one behind it. If these people can come and investigate, if he's the one behind it, we can see. If Fayose and Wike, if they are lying, he can sue the two of them for 500 billion trillion. To make that to jail the two of them for indicting exactly governors. That's not the best of today.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is President Adefusi calling from Apata.
Good morning, welcome.
I agree with the brilliant analysis. You see, concerning the statement I said to Governor Shemakri that he will call on the United Nations to investigate the happenings at the it's a good one to me. Yes, it's a good one. Because we analysts talked about the happenings between Wadajia and Adeyemi. Why is it that we are having this? We expected Wadajia to step down for proper investigation. Now, so if our institutions is failing, definitely if someone now calls on the United Nations, I think nothing bad in it. If it happens to somebody that's very close to us, which we don't pray for, are we going to say that our governor should not call on the United Nations? People were kidnapped. That's my submission. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kenny.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Elder.
Morning, sir.
My name is Tony Brown. Well done to both of you in the studio this morning. I think I wouldn't, if I may ask, in the hierarchy of position in Nigeria, we elected Governor Makinde. Nobody elected Ononuga. And Ononuga is trying to shut down an elected governor from performing his responsibility. I don't know where that is coming from. And let me be fact here. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not set an independent investigator. But to bring out what? These are Lagos boys. These are people in Lagos who constitute the government. They want them to expose themselves. It won't happen. If it happens, it will be a miracle. And I stand by the governor to ensure that he called more of the international community and let us break this thing down once and for all. I mean, just like the other callers have said, this thing has been happening everywhere, born everywhere, and everybody will just accept it as if it is part of life.
All right.
Now, let us break it open. Let us see this care.
Thank you very much.
Let's break this code and see what is happening. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. We're live on Facebook. That's at 32FM949. Fenya on Facebook. You can drop a reaction on the live feed on Facebook.
Hello, good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling from Nara. Thank you. Good to start Alice in the studio. I don't know why the presidency, maybe the Bayo and Noga, to be afraid of any form of investigation for any quarters. Rather than they should encourage you to be finding the truth, because the presidency did not identify Yoshi when he accused our governor Iyemakinde of masterminding kidnapping. So why are they scared of investigation? I don't know why. Why? You don't need to be fair. That's my own submission. Thank you.
Right, thank you for your time. We'll take some reactions from Facebook. Start off with this one. Bilkis Onodiron says, it's honestly a relief that the federal government listened to the people's cry and suspended the 82% fee hike, raising the fee from 27,500 to 50,000 naira. I hope that when a final decision is made, education will be affordable for the common man. I'll take this one. Let's do this one. Uluwaseun Ruth says, if the federal government opposes an independent UN probe, it should clearly explain why. Transparency builds trust, not fear. Nigerians deserve accountability, stronger action to end these repeated attacks. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome. Your name, please.
I'm John Newsom Joko. I want to thank the analyst here. Let me just tell you. Yes, I'm John Newsom Joko. I'm calling from UI here now.
Yeah, we can hear you. Please
Recall that the Chibok school gets abduction happened few months to the 2015 presidential election. And the Fayose believes that it was politically motivated. In the recent Urire saga, Fayose accused Governor Oluwaseyi of masterminding that evil act. And to God be the glory, of the victims are back, with the exception of those who fatally lost their lives in incidents of security personnel. The governor is sure he did not mastermind the act. Hence, he is calling for international proof. What is not doubting the integrity and the last-hearted attitude of our security forces in rescuing the victims. So I think the governor is in order. I'm John Newsom Joko. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning. Hello. 94.9. Good morning. You can try again. 0705 5949 0809 7949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is John Omariwaju. As regards to the statement credited to Governor for your state about forming the United Nations about the abduction of Orire, I think to me it's a good one, and I agree with it because Mr. Fayose, the former governor of Ghana State, alleged Governor 𝐂𝐈𝐒𝐿 of masterminded the abduction, and it's very important. And we have not even seen any, like the analyst has said, I agree with him that we have not seen any governor in this state that even try to know why this thing is like this. They just take it as normal thing. But if the governor of your state now rise up and say, okay, let us know what transpired in this kidnapping, I think it's a welcome development. And I know that, and I believe that all the Oyo State people supposed to even feel behind the governor. So no, but that because we cannot agree that this kind of scenario should be happening again in our state. We don't want it. We don't want it, and it's good as the governor is taking a serious step about it. Thank you, good morning.
Thank you. We'll take this one from Facebook. Miriam Yetunde says, the rescue of the Urire abductees is indeed great news and must be commended. However, more must be done to strengthen security across the state. I implore the state government to do everything within its power to safeguard lives and property. One last one. Good morning to you. It's a good step, and I see nothing wrong in it for Governor Iyemakinde to call on United Nations to investigate the happenings surrounding Oriri abduction. Lives were lost. One was beheaded in Oyo State. Was unfair and distress due to this ugly scene. All right. Thank you, nonetheless, for your comment. We have to go now. We appreciate Mr. Femi Olukule for the analysis.
Thank you very much, Kenny, for having me today.
The Papers Review returns tomorrow. That's at 6:30 a.m. My name is Kenny Duruchi.